The video I made last night was this one, App Knows Who is the User. And that one basically covered the first video in this playlist, No Framework PHP Endeavor. That video was the introduction. Now I'm going to review the video setting up directory structure and Git repository. In that video, I have a perfect example of using Git to merge the master branch on GitHub with the master branch locally on my Mac when there is a conflict. Basically, it means that there are changes made to both of those repositories, and I can't simply do a git pull to bring my changes in from GitHub or a git push to bring my local changes up to GitHub. And this particular example occurred when I was first creating the repository for the project. And the reason that that type of thing happened is because I did something which I shouldn't have done, which is when I initiated the repository on GitHub, I allowed it to have some files like the license or maybe a README, and I already had a local repository. So that's why I had to do what I had to do. Now, that's a perfect example of using Git procedure, which follows these steps, doing a fetch, a merge, a commit, and then a push. I'm talking about doing this locally, okay? So it's locally doing a fetch, merge, commit, and a push. I'm going to make sure that I have this procedure of fetch, merge, commit, and push because I need to be able to access it whenever there's a conflict between GitHub and my local repository. All right, next I went to the video modernizing and routing my No Framework. Really what that video points out is that I should use what I think is called a singleton design or a front controller driven PHP app. That is a design where each time a user makes a request of the web server, only one PHP script is called and is passed some parameters which specify the functionality to be executed by the code and some data to be used for that functionality.